Hello, my name is Hameed. Today I'm working on this Jenn-Air wall oven. It's a combo unit. The microwave is on the top. The lower part is the oven itself. And today I'm going to show you how to replace this display. They call it interface or overlay. The complete name for this part is control panel. And the part number for this unit is W10323052. The reason we are replacing this control panel is that if it's not working, or if it's completely dead, if the buttons are not working, or the buttons are working on and off, or the unit light comes on by itself, or the unit starts by itself, or if it's doing its own thing without touching it, or if it's beeping randomly, and sometimes you will also get an error code on these units without even touching anything, or while the oven is running or the microwave is running, it just falls out and then it gives you the error code, short key, stack key, or those kind of issues. So if you have experienced any of those problems, this control panel needs to be replaced, and you have to replace it. The price of this part is about $2,400 plus tax. When one of our technicians was here previously for this issue on the visit, he found out that this control panel needs to be replaced, and I had this in the shop and I offered my customer $700 for the part plus something for labor, and she was happy to do this. So I'm making this video to teach you how to replace this. It's going to be a simple repair, and we're going to turn off the power before we start working on it, and we'll go from there. When you open the door, the model and serial number is, sometimes you find it here, sometime on the top. And if you don't have it there, you can open the door and look at it in this area. The model number on this unit is right here, JMW3430WS02. This is the model and serial number. To replace please turn off the power. Thank you so much. She's going to turn off the power and I'm going to start working on it. Before I work on it here, I'm going to put a blanket here at the bottom just to make sure I don't damage anything, and then I'm going to pull the unit out. In order to pull the unit out, these units are held by 2 screws and sometimes by 4 screws. You open the door, the screws on the side, and then you remove those, and you have to pull the unit out a little bit so you can have access on both sides of the control panel, and then we'll work on it from there. And also at the end of the video, I'm also gonna mention a special cloth that this customer is selling. They have a business of glass, the glass business, and she's very kind, and she's one of my customers that she calls me all the time for services in her house. So today she mentioned some kind of a special cloth that she is selling, and I'm gonna also mention that to you at the end of my video. The power is off here. There's one screw here, another screw here, and I got one screw here and one screw right here. I'm gonna remove these two. So now that the screws are removed, we're gonna pull the unit out. In order to make job easier, you kind of open the door a little bit, put your hand at the bottom, and then pull it out slowly. I will not put a lot of pressure on the door handle, but you kind of help yourself a little bit, but put most of the pressure at the bottom of the microwave here inside of the oven and pull it out like this. Just to be on the safe side, I recommend you removing these racks. And I'm also going to remove the door. To remove the door, we have this tab in here. This is steel tab. We're gonna open it, and we're gonna do the same thing here. Open that. And now I'm going to lift up the door. Lift up the door only this much that you can feel some resistance, and then after that lift it up, remove it from the hinges. Once you remove the hinge, the unit is going to be a little bit lighter. You can pull it more out. I was having a hard time removing this lower rack with the ball bearings on it. The trick is to remove it slowly. I'm gonna teach you. Kind of keep pulling it out and then it falls down. So I have the oven leaned out the way it looks. I feel comfortable and I feel confident that the wall oven is not gonna tip forward and damage anything. So you can also bring it this way. The issue right now I have is that on other side of the wall oven, I have this wall and this piece of glass. So because of that, I cannot pull it out completely to put it on my platform, and I don't want to do that. To me, it's more easy to do it. And I'm just gonna remove these two screws now. From each side. You can use a Phillips drill bit, or you can use a quarter inch drill bit. So once you remove 4 screws from both sides, the whole control panel comes out. Here the way it looks, you can just pull it out like this. And to make sure you're on the safe side, on top of this microwave door, you may want to put a towel or something to make sure you don't scratch it.